Tonight, lawyers representing Texas booksellers are claiming what they call a major First Amendment victory.
A federal judge has permanently blocked a key provision of the Reader Act, or House Bill 900, ruling a requirement that vendors rate each title for sexual explicitness is unconstitutional. Several booksellers sued, including one here in Austin.
KVUE's Daniel Perot has more on the ruling and why lawyers for the booksellers say it sets an important precedent.
It would put independent booksellers out of business across the state of Texas.
A federal judge has permanently blocked the key part of House Bill 900, or the Reader Act. Passed in 2023, it would have required book vendors to review library books for sexual content and rate them before being able to sell materials to public schools. The TEA could overrule the rating, and booksellers had to accept that rating.
They shouldn't have to, again, adopt somebody else's views of what a book is rated in order to just continue to sell books.
Supporters of the law say their goal was to protect children from explicit material. Several booksellers, including Austin-based Book People, sued. Their lawyer, Laura Prather, says it would have imposed impossible obligations on booksellers.
Booksellers should have the right to offer books for sale to Texas schools without having to leave their constitutional rights on the floor.
In a 24-page opinion, District Judge Alan Albright, a Trump appointee, called the law's rating requirements subjective, confusing, and unworkable. Albright says the state has an interest in regulating what children can access in schools, but this is not the right way to go about it. Adding, while it's a noble goal, the state can't compel speech in ways the Supreme Court has clearly forbidden. Albright rejected the state's argument that ratings were government speech and First Amendment protections did not apply.
It's a major victory for the First Amendment. It protects all of our ability to have access to constitutionally protected works, classics and literature that we all learn from.
In a statement, the bill's author, Republican State Representative Jared Patterson, said he's disappointed in the decision. But in anticipation of it, he says he carried Senate Bill 412 in the House, which lawmakers passed and the governor signed earlier this year, removing legal protections for adults who provide material to children that could be considered harmful. The state could appeal to the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals, but that would be an uphill battle because this same court has previously sided with the bookstores and publishers, affirming a lower court ruling and later rejecting a request to rehear the case. While House Bill 900 might be blocked from enforcement, state lawmakers have taken other action to regulate library content. Senate Bill 13 went into effect in September. That gives parents and school boards more power over what books are picked in school libraries. Quita and Mark.